The ancient kingdom of Anuradhapura flourished from around the 5th century CE to the 11th century CE. The Mahavamsa states that the sacred city was founded in 380 BCE by King Pandukabaya, the 6th king in ancient times and the first king of the Anuradhapura kingdom. The area around the sacred Bodh tree, the Jayasri Mahabodhi, in ancient times was a part of a great temple complex, along with the brazen palace, Ruwanvalisaya, Abhayagiriya, Jetavanaramaya, Thuparamaya, Lankaramaya, and the Mirisavatiya Stupa. These 8 sites are referred to as the atamastana in Sinhalese. Today, these sites are venerated by followers of Buddhism and also visited by tourists who want to explore this ancient, wondrous civilization. While these areas are visited by thousands every day, just a short distance away lies the Isurumuniya temple complex, known for its excellent rock carvings and sculptures. It's between the temple and the adjoining Tissavava irrigation tank lies one of the greatest mysteries of ancient Lanka. The access to the Ranmasu Uyana is via the car park of the Isurumuniya temple. Ranmasu Uyana directly translates as Goldfish Park or Royal Gardens and is a setting with verdant lush foliage and landscape gardens. The park, which was in ancient times used by royals, would have been a wondrous sight. Its great trees and expansive lawns with meandering pathways greets the visitor of today. This location may have derived its name from the color and type of fish which would have populated some of the ponds. A stroll through the 16-hectare park brings you to a predominant set of ruins, which are the beautiful twin ponds created entirely out of granite. The ponds and surroundings are a great example of garden architecture predating the Christian era. In an inscription at Vesagiriya, just a short distance away, it stated that the water to the park was channeled from the adjoining Tissavava. An ingenious system of ancient irrigation hydraulic engineering fed the ponds before releasing the water to the Isurumuniya temple and the surrounding paddy fields. It's believed that these royal gardens date to the period around 8th or 9th century CE. Beautiful stone carvings of elephants embellish and enhance one of the ponds. In ancient times, water would cascade over this magnificent stone frieze. There is also a stone platform which would have been a throne or changing area for the royalty. Stone steps leading into the pond from this space are visible. However, there is more. Hidden away, tucked behind some massive boulders in the same garden, lies Sri Lanka's greatest enigma, the Sakwala Chakraya, or popularly referred to as a Stargate to access another dimension. This 1.8 meter stone petroglyph lies on a flat section of a large boulder. The center of the diagram has 7 concentric circles, with another smaller set just above to the left. The surrounding area has points or positions marked in various quadrants or sections. There are other curious shapes too, in what appears to be an umbrella and other indistinct motifs. The outer circle clearly depicts aquatic and marine creatures in a singular dimension. There is an early Brahmi inscription on the top, which reads Panati Panasha, which refers to the number 53. What makes this unique stone carving stand out is that none of the iconography depicted is either based on Buddhism or found in other petroglyphs around the country. H.C.P. Bell, Sri Lanka's first archaeological commissioner, remarked that this is probably an ancient Buddhist view of the universe and a representation of the earth, the inner seven circles, the seas, and the outer symbols, outer space. He also commented that this may be one of the oldest maps of the world. The word Sakwala, uttered by the Gautama Buddha, is a solar system in which light travels to its extent, of which there are an infinite number in the universe. Chakra is a Sanskrit term meaning wheel or disc. From a Buddhist point of view, this could be the cycle of life in an ever-decaying system. So Sakwala Chakraya means the rotating cycle of the universe. Dr. Senarath Dissanayake theorized that the map or diagram was a visual aid for monks in focusing their concentration during their meditation activity. There are many elements in the chart, and it's a possibility that the monks or royalty went through a cycle of meditation based on these 53 objects. To support this theory, there are indents or seats in the rock directly in front of the chakra, allowing for the seating of 4 people. A Stargate device is the theoretical transfer of matter and energy from one point to another without traversing the physical space between them. Sri Lankans have been familiar with the cosmos, with evidence going back over 2000 years. Brahmi inscriptions scattered around the country reference stars and refer to planetary names, showing a knowledge of astronomy and the universe. The more popular theory is that this is a portal to another dimension or a map to unlocking a dimension which was used by extraterrestrial beings. This has been dismissed by some as a far-fetched theory. The theories and possible evidence that extraterrestrial beings came and went via these portals in ancient times can be found in various archaeological sites all over the world. More theories abound, from these being waveforms and symbols of audio oscillation related to communication, to the circles being water ripples, and to those of it being a technical diagram used as a template for positioning construction of dagabas. While the Anuradhapura era was well documented, there is no reference to the Sakwala Chakraya, therefore making the timeline of its origin very difficult to pinpoint. The Sakwala Chakraya is a mysterious petroglyph of the ancient world in which we are still to interpret and understand its true use. The presence of the diagram and its probable use still amazes and poses an enigma for the hundreds of historians and archaeologists who have spent time trying to interpret its true purpose. Was it a portal to travel the universe in the blink of an eye, or just a map of the then imagined extent of the universe? Till we have conclusive research and a better understanding, it's perhaps best to enjoy the surroundings and marvel at the precision of these ancient stone carvings.